this is Eslin. Welcome back, fishies. Just, I'm going to wish everybody a happy birthday. I'm going to do it periodically, all the zodiac signs. So here's to you. And you know what? It's 12 o'clock somewhere. I need a 12 o'clock. Sit this over here out the way for a minute. You know we're going to come back to it. Okay, now today, we're going to make some egg rolls. I'm going to make the filling. I'm just going to turn the heat up, get it to 350. I'm going to use my thermometer today. I normally don't use it, but I haven't made egg rolls in so long. I'm going to use my thermometer. Okay, now, in here I have a half of a pound of that spicy Bob Evans sausage, but you can use whatever you like. You can use whatever sausage or chicken or whatever filling you like. I'm going to make a sausage and langoustine stuffing. Filling, not stuffing, filling. Yeah, I'm gonna, I have the sausage in here. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna break it down, but I'm also gonna add some onions, some white onions to this filling here. This is maybe a fourth of a cup, maybe a fourth of a cup of onions. Only, see, I like onions in my filling, and it's mine. So like I said, you can add whatever you like to it. I'm just gonna put in here. Then you know what I'm gonna do too? I didn't even think about it till just now. You guys gave me a great idea. Why you gave it to me just now, I don't know. I'm gonna get me a little piece of ginger. Just a little microplane, just a little piece in there. Because I have so much of it, I'm gonna use it. I'm just gonna microplane just a little bit in there. Get my knife here. Hey, this is unedited. You know what? This is what you see. It's what you get. Which, isn't that bad. I don't think so. But I'm just cleaning up just a piece of ginger really quick here so I can microplane it into my sausage and my langoustines. Okay. Cutting it up here. That'll be nice pickle, wouldn't it? Okay, microplane. Okay, this is the ginger that I just cut, cleaned it up, and this is a microplane. So this is kind of frying up a little bit. I want to break this meat up. Just gonna break the meat up. You know what? I didn't even bring any seasonings, but it's alright. I really don't need it. So I'm just gonna microplane just a little bit of the ginger in there. Add a little bit more flavor to my filling. I don't want to add too much. Ginger is kind of potent. So I don't want to add too much. Yep. So you know what? Most Chinese restaurants are closed on Monday. And so I just decided that I was going to make my own egg rolls. I haven't made them in a long time. I haven't made the egg rolls in a very long time. I'm going to sit this over here off the way. We don't need it anymore. Rinse off my fingers. As you guys know, I am forever, ever in a day rinsing my fingers. Okay, now we got the little bit of ginger. You guys, the smell-o-vision on this is out of this world. Oh my goodness. With the sausage, the onions, and the ginger. Oh man, that smell-o-vision. Can you smell that? Oh, that smells so good. And I'm not even halfway started yet. But I think I'm going to grab my Himalayan pink salt and my fresh ground pepper. I'm just going to add a little bit. Even though the sausage is spicy, I'm just going to add a little bit more salt and pepper to it. Uh-oh. Look at there, dropsies. It's telling me, need to slow down. Just a little bit of salt, not much. Did you guys have a nice holiday? Was your holiday really nice? Mine was really, really, really nice. It was excellent. Yes, it was. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet like I like it. I just moved that out the way because I have too much stuff over here. Just a limited amount of space. So I'm browning up my sausage and breaking it up. You want to break it up kind of small for the filling. You put it into the egg roll wrapper. That way you won't have big chunks in it. And I'm just going to fry this up, and then I'm going to add the other ingredients to it. Okay, I didn't even explain to you guys what I'm having in my filling, but things are moving quick here. Things are moving quick. As you guys can see, I did not add any oil, no oil, because I don't want the filling to be greasy, so I didn't add any oil. The sausage has has a little fat in it with the oil, and that fat is good. That's why I started the sausage before I added the onions. That way a little bit of the fat could render into the pan before I added the onions. That way I didn't need any extra oil. Okay, we're going to let this sit for a minute, keep browning, but I just want to break this up. This big chunk here. You want it kind of crumbly. You want it kind of crumbly. All right. Okay, I have some langoustine tails. These are already cooked. All right, I just thawed them out. Then I have some, this is some bok choy that I julienned. The baby bok choy. And I have some green onions, scallions here. And I have some fresh bean sprouts. Okay. My egg rolls, I like bean sprouts instead of cabbage. But I have some bok choy that I am going to mix in there. But I like more bean sprout than cabbage in my egg rolls. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of carrots in there also. A little crunch, a little extra sweetness. But that's just, you know what, your prerogative. You can put in your egg rolls whatever you like. Wow, it's in your face. Sorry about that. I don't know. But you can put anything in there that you like. Okay, this, I'm just going to show you again. This is the baby bok choy. This is what I'm going to set this over here out of the way. You don't need it right now. Okay, now, this is browning up really nice. I'm going to show you guys just a minute. That smells so good with the little hint of ginger in there. Can you guys see that? Can you smell that? Is that fogging up the camera for you? Oh, that smell. That's where that smell-o-vision comes into play. Good smell-o-vision. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the bok choy, just the green part. I'm going to add all of the bottom part. I'm going to put most in the green parts. I'll just dump it all in. Then I'm going to put in some of the green onions. I'm not going to put on all the green onions. I'm going to save some for garnish. But I'm going to put in most of the green onions in the filling. And then I'm just going to toss this here. Just trying to soften up the bok choy just a bit. I don't want it all the way. I don't want to cook it. I'm just trying to soften it up a bit. Oh yeah, it smells so good. Look at that. Doesn't that look and smell delicious? Doesn't that look and smell delicious? Oh yeah. Okay, this is about ready here. I'm going to turn the fire down on the back one, and I'm going to switch. What I'm going to do, this is done. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. I didn't bring a bowl to sit this in so it could cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl, but I'm going to move some of these other things out of the way that we don't need. I need something to cool this off on really quickly. Yes, really fast. So, my brain isn't working as fast as it should. Okay, we're going to take this off, set it over here. And then we're going to bring this one over to bring it up to temperature. We're going to turn that back eye off. And I think I have something here that I can cool the rice off on. I'll use this plate. I'll just pour the rice off on this, not rice. Why am I calling it rice? I mean sausage. We have no rice. Okay, I'm just going to pour this off in the pan to cool it off. I'm just going to put it on this plate just to cool it off quickly. You don't want to put your filling in the egg rolls warm. So I'm going to put it in here really, really fast. Try to cool it down. Now, if you wanted to add spice, you could also add any kind of spice in there that you like. You know, shishito peppers, serrano peppers, those hot peppers. Yes, I'm just going to take this over here so I can cool it. I'm going to put it in the freezer really quick over here just to cool it down. Oh, I don't want to take my back to it. Okay. I'm going to make sure this is over the eye properly. Where's that at? We're just not going to heat this up. We're going to bring this down just a tad. Okay, I'm just going to run this to the freezer right quick, guys. Be right back. Yes, I just want to cool it down really fast. Now, normally, if you had time, you could just let it sit out. Yeah, if you had time, you could let it cool. If I had pause, I'd pause it, but unedited. So what you see is what you get. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. We need a little piece of this olive in here. Okay. Rinse the olive fingers off. Okay, we're going to get back to business now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to make the egg roll wrappers. Because we still got a little bit before that gets to 350. These are the egg roll wrappers that I got. Remember, I got the one-time wrappers also. So we're going to make a couple of egg rolls. Now you want to kind of be gentle with them. You don't want to be really rough. They're really thin. So let's see, that's 2. Maybe we'll start out with 4. How about we start out with 4? And an extra filling, if you don't want to make more. But you know what? We're probably going to make a couple. And you can probably freeze your egg rolls. Freeze the egg rolls, and maybe put them in the air fryer to reheat them or the oven. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we have 4 wrappers. Our filling is not cool yet, but you know what? I'm going to go and check it. It might be cool enough to work with. I'm going to turn this back down just a slight bit. It might be cool enough for us to work with. I'll be right back. I know it hasn't been in there that long, but I put it on a paper plate, and it was kind of thin. And I put a thin layer, made it a thin layer, so, you know, it cooled down. But like I was saying before, what happened to my spoon? Oh, maybe I didn't get one. Okay. This is a part of our filling. You might want to have your meat maybe a little bit more finer, but that's okay. I am going to take it. It's not as warm as it was. It cooled down a bit. It's not really hot. You see the steam isn't on it anymore. So it cooled down. So what I'm going to do is rinse my fingers again. You guys know I'm kind of weird about that. Maybe I should get that checked out. But anyway, I'm going to make sure my hands are nicely dry. Okay, now I'm going to add my langoustine tails to the mixture and the carrots. Like I was telling you before, the langoustine tails are already done. I don't want to overcook them, so that's why I cooked the sausage and the bok choy first, because I didn't want to overcook it. Okay, I'm just mixing it up here. This is my filling for my egg roll. This looks good. It smells pretty good too. And like I said, I added the carrots just for personal preference, just for texture and a little bit of sweetness to add to it. Just to offset a little bit of the spicy sausage. But like I was saying, you can put any filling in it that you want. You can put beef. You can make it all seafood. You can make it chicken, just all pork. You can do, whatever you like. But this is what I like. And like I was saying, they also use cabbage and regular cabbage and Napa cabbage for the filling. Now I know this is more filling than 4, but like I said, we might put some back up. Okay. I'm going to turn this up. We're going to get this to 350, but then we're going to start. Oh, wow, it's already at 350. So I'm going to turn it back down a bit. It's already at 350. We don't want to get it overheated. We don't want to scorch the oil. Okay. Off of there. Now I have to make sure my fingers are perfectly dry to start working with this. Okay, now I probably should have put the bean sprouts in there, but I'm not. I'm going to do it my way. Now, that's my filling. Can you see my filling? It's minus the bean sprouts, but that's the filling that's going to be in my egg rolls. So I'm going to take the egg roll wrapper here. Just one, not 2. Now you can see how thin that is, okay? You can see how thin that is. So you want to be careful. You want to make sure your hands are dry. Your fingers are really dry. So I'm going to put it diagonal. And what they say do, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my bean sprouts. Only down here, only because I don't want to have any bean sprouts which were kind of left over without being in the filling. So, okay, I'm going to do this. And it says 1/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup packed for each egg roll. So I'm going to pack in that filling. Make sure I got in bean sprouts. I'm going to put in a couple, make sure I got a couple more bean sprouts. Like I said, they also, like I said, use the cabbage. I like the more bean sprouts. Okay, so to me that's packed in there. This is going to be my filling in one. So you put it in there like that. And you kind of roll it almost like a taco. Now what I'm going to have to do is wipe my fingers off. Okay? Because I touched the filling. And you need dry fingers to roll it. So, yes. Unedited. What you see is what you get. Alright. Bump that back up. I'm going to leave it down for a minute. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to have to roll it. You pull it up. It's almost like a taco, almost like a burrito wrap, almost, kind of like. You pull it up, pull all your filling, you roll it one good time, tuck it, make sure all your filling is in, then you bring your ends up, both of the ends up. Okay, now you need a little bit of water. Now I just have maybe a tablespoon of water in there just to seal it up. This is on just enough to just seal it up, okay? Just want to seal it up. Make sure it's sealed up pretty good. Okay, so your filling doesn't come out. Rolling it, and I pulled that just a bit too hard. Okay. I'm just sealing it, making sure it's sealed. Okay. Oh, this one's got a little hole that I tore in it, but you know what? I haven't made them in so long. So this is my first egg roll that I rolled up. I haven't done it in, I bet you, 15, 20 years. So this is the first one. So what we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to bump this temperature right on back up. We're going to get this to 150, 350. All right, and you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm going to roll these up really quick, okay, you guys? So I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to roll these up really quick. I should just put some of this down here and then fill it up. Yeah, pack it up with this. Make sure I get some langoustines in there. Okay, put that there. This one might be a little bit overstuffed. You guys, I have a bad habit of doing that. That's why I wanted to use the measuring cup, so I wouldn't overstuff it. I have a bad habit of overstuffing. Okay. Get these fingers good and dry. I overstuffed this one, but I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to try to make it work. Get in there, bean sprouts. Yep. I'm trying my hand at Chinese, which never was very good at it. So I'm going to try the egg rolls. The reason I had to learn how to make the egg rolls was that my grandmother was allergic to shrimp. And at the time, anytime you went to the Chinese restaurant, all they had were the shrimp egg rolls. So she wanted me to learn how to make them so she could enjoy them. So I'd make her chicken egg rolls. Okay, there's number 2. Okay, we can take this out. My oil is at 350. I'm going to move this over here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this and lower it down into the oil. I might have too much oil in there and I don't want to have too much. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, 3 or 4 minutes. We're set it for 3 minutes. Okay, while that's cooking, you guys watch that for me while I try to roll these last 2 egg rolls that we're going to cook right here on camera. Like I said, I like bean sprouts. I probably should have ground the meat a little more finer. Next time I will, but like I said, I haven't made egg rolls maybe over 15 years now. But I like egg rolls, but like I said, I kind of like more of a bean sprout one than a cabbage one. I'm just going to flip this over so this side can crisp up like the other side. It don't want to stay. So I might have to hold it for a minute. It wants to flip back over, but I want that side to crisp up like this side. Okay, now, it's going to stay. It's going to stay for me. We got the bean sprouts. And I have to kind of hurry up here because we're going to make the hot mustard. Yes. Remember, I bought some hot mustard. Okay, we're going to take it like this. Now, I don't know if you guys can see. All I'm doing is just wetting the edges. Just wetting the edges of it so I can fold it over. Rolling it up, folding it over. And just making sure it's all sealed up with the water. That's it. Making sure that there's no ear holes. Just sealing it up. Oh, wow, I need to flip that again. It's cooking up really nice. I need you guys to be my eyes over there. Okay. Rinse off these fingers. Okay. Okay, that's crisping up. That is crisping up now. Yes, it is. But we gotta let that side still cook some more. I don't want to drop another one in because I have a little bit too much oil in this little pot. That okay. I kind of did that so I'd have a little bit of time to roll them. But now I'm saying that maybe should have got a bigger one. But hey, you live and you learn. Get some more of this filling. Put in here. A couple more of these langoustines. A little more of this sausage. Definitely need more bean sprouts. Okay. Like I said, the next time I will chop that sausage a little more finer than what I did. Okay. That was the 3-minute mark. But guess what? We're going to let it cook for 1 more minute. So total of 4 minutes instead of 3. Okay, that way I can get this last one rolled. You pull it down. I think this is almost like a burrito, kind of like. Pull it down, tuck it under. And see, that way I have some of my veggies in here. I have bok choy and carrots and onions in the inside. But, you know, like I said, you can put whatever in that you like. If you don't like seafood, you don't have to put seafood. You can put chicken, beef, steak, pork, vegetable. You might even do rice or quinoa or anything, you know. Whatever you like, you can put in your roll. You can put macaroni and cheese, grains. You can put whatever you like in your roll. Okay, now my roll is almost ready, so we're going to sit all of this stuff here out of the way that we don't need anymore. Okay, we're just going to get rid of this stuff. Okay, our egg roll is ready. And we have the timer screaming at us. Okay. Now, that egg roll looks nice and golden brown. Yes, it does. Oh, that looks so good. Now, I'm just going to let it drain just for a second here. I'm going to sit that one there. Then we're going to drop this other one in. Then I'm going to show you it. Okay. So we're going to set this for 4 minutes. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Nice and golden brown. Doesn't that look good? Just drain the rest of that little oil off. Doesn't that look good? Can't wait to open it. Now I'm going to sit that over here. I'm going to sit it over here just for a bit so it can drain. I'm going to bring this back over here. Now, while that is draining, I bought some hot mustard. Get back out of your face. You know the hot mustard that clean on sciences? That's this. I'm going to mix some up real quick. I'm going to sit this out of the way here. And I have some water that I'm going to need that I have. See here, I have 2 tablespoons of the mustard. Okay, I'm going to flip this really quick. Okay. So the other side can crisp up. Oh, come on. You don't want to fall, you don't want to roll over for me? I'm going to have to force you, sorry. There it is. I'm just going to have to hold it for a minute, force it again. Doesn't want to stay rolled over. There you go. Okay, now, I have 2 tablespoons of the mustard, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of 2 teaspoons. Let me slow down. Russian. I have 2 teaspoons of powder. Then I need to add 3 teaspoons of water. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we'll set this aside. And we're going to get a fork, but we do have a little whisk. You know what? We'll get the proper tool for the job. We have the proper tool for the proper job. Okay, proper tool for the proper job. And this is the hot mustard. Oh yeah, see, it's turning into a nice paste. But what I'm going to do is I might add a little bit more water just to make it a little thinner. Ooh, that smells hot. Smell that? I'm just going to add a little bit more water to thin it out a little bit, but keeping an eye on our egg roll here. Oh, it's crisping up really nice. Okay, we're going to let that sit there a few more minutes, but maybe a minute and a half like it's supposed to. But in the meantime, I am going to add just a little bit more water, like I said, to thin this out. I want mine a little bit thinner than what it is. Okay, yeah, mustard shouldn't be that thick. All right, yeah, a little bit thinner. Uh-oh, here's the test, you guys. Oh, that's too much. Here's the test. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, guys, that's it. Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's hot. Oh, yeah. Woo. That's it. Woo. Yeah, that's hot. Okay. 27 seconds. We gotta set this hot mustard here aside because yes, that is the hot mustard. It is really hot. Okay, I already know in a couple seconds the ooh, that's a little hot. Timer's gonna be screaming at me. Okay, we can turn that off. Okay, we can pull this other one out. Oh man, that looks so good. Make sure the grease is drained off of it. And we're going to drop this other one down in here. Okay. Just turn that down just a slight bit. Another 4 minutes. Look at there. Another nice egg roll. Look at that. Nice and golden brown. Look at there. I'm going to set it over here aside. I'm going to bring this here. So you know what? We got one left. So I'm going to sit that here. And then we're going to clean this up a little bit over here. Get this out of the way. So we can start plating our egg rolls. Oh yeah, we're going to have to freshen this up just a bit. Now I have the containers over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice the egg rolls, but I'm going to show you the plate. I have a plate already over here. Oh, I got to flip that. Okay, this is the plate. Okay, I have this is the soy sauce, and this is the plum sauce, and then that spicy mustard that I just made. That's it right there. So let me flip this over really quick here. For some reason, they want me to hold it down. It doesn't like to stay, so I just have to hold it for a few minutes. This is going to be really good. And with the stir fry now and with the egg rolls, oh, you know what? I might not have to go to the Chinese place. I found a recipe for the brown sauce that I really love. Now, I have to get something called cornstarch. No, potato starch, excuse me. Potato starch. Now, when I get that, you guys, wow. We're going to try to make that brown sauce. And if we major that brown sauce, oh, we might not go back to the Chinese place for a while. Oh, yeah, you can almost guarantee that. We might not go back to the Chinese place. Okay, I had to hold that so it would brown on the other side. It's not quite as brown, but it likes to flip back over. It likes to do its own thing. You know, a lot of stuff just like to do its own thing. And you know what? Next time I do this, maybe the next time I never did it though before. Pickled ginger. Maybe I could put some pickled ginger in that compartment. But that spicy mustard, yeah, it's hot. But it's like what I like. You know, it's that mustard that cleans out your sinuses right away, like horseradish. Ooh, instant clean. Yes. This should be done pretty quickly. All right, just a couple more seconds here. And this is the plate that I'm gonna use. That's my garnish. We have one more to fry. Then we're gonna slice them. Then, after we slice it, then we're gonna taste it. Yes, we are. We are going to taste it. That was what I was looking for, that you heard fall. We are going to taste these egg rolls. Like I said, now I haven't made egg rolls in it's been well over 15 years since I make egg rolls. Well over 15 years. So we're gonna take this one out. And then I'm gonna take and drop this very last one in. Wait, what did I do, you guys? I don't know what I did. Okay, what I want to do now is turn this on. No, I don't want to do that. I want that off. I want everything off. How do you turn it off? I want this to start. Guys, I don't even know my own stove. Okay, clear all of that. Clear that. Okay, here we go. So what, I wasted about a minute on that. And this is about ready to turn off. Oh, turn over. Yeah, I gotta turn it over. This is gonna be the prettiest one of them all. Yeah, it is. Now, like I was saying, you can put, oh, I didn't even tell you what kind of oil I use. I'm sorry, you guys. This is peanut oil. This is peanut oil I'm using, but you guys can use any kind of oil that you like. Vegetable oil, canola oil, coconut oil. You can use any kind of oil you like. Only reason I'm using this peanut oil is because the one Chinese place I went to, and I asked, and she said she uses peanut oil. Now, you guys might have allergies and stuff. Like I said, you use the oil that is good for you. And you know what? It might have been better with some Crisco, some butter flavored Crisco. So we might have to do these again, depending on what's inside. We'll make some more egg rolls, but depending on what we put inside, you know what? We might have to use some butter flavored Crisco. Okay, this is going to stay over. Now, did I show you guys this lovely looking nugget of treasure? Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring another one over here. While that one is still cooking, I'm going to bring this over and slice it so we can see what's inside. Oh, you hear that crispiness? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, man, that looks so good inside. It looks like I did it. Oh, we're gonna let that. We're gonna put that one like that. Okay, this one is almost done, I think. Oh, yes, it is. And where is this one? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is going to sit that one there. Turn the fire off. And then we'll drain this one, the oil out of it. Let this one sit. And you guys notice I let that one, I cut the one. Okay, now, what am I missing? besides a good drink. We're going to sit this here. And then, like I said, we're going to use this for garnish. Put that there. Put some of this here. Put a couple of sprigs there. You know how they do in the restaurant. Just put a couple of the green onions in there. A couple there. Just sprinkle them around a little bit. Color, a little bit of color on the plate. I'm gonna set this up to the side. Okay. Now, here we go, you guys. How you like that? We have just the, what is it? Meat, sausage, spicy sausage and langoustines. Can you see in the inside of that? Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look delicious inside of there? That looks really good. It's going to taste even better with the sauce. Then we have the other ones there. I have another one on the counter over there. And what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to get a spoon. Only because normally when you're, you know, you can usually squirt it in there, but we don't have anything to squirt it with, so I didn't make anything to squirt it with. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let you guys see down in the inside of it first. Doesn't that look delicious? Look down in there. Doesn't that look and smell so good? Now, like I said, I like the hot mustard. What I do is I put the hot mustard down in the bottom first. Then I put a little bit of soy sauce. Then I put the sweet and sour sauce. That's how I like it. Now, we are getting ready for the big taste test. Oh my goodness, I licked the spoon with the hot mustard. Okay, wait a minute, we gotta wait. My tongue is on fire, okay? I licked the spoon with the hot mustard, and my mouth is nothing but burning with hot mustard. I don't know why I'm in your face. Oh, wait a minute, my mouth is on fire. Hold on. Oh. Okay, that helped a little bit. The sweetness did. All right, now we're ready for the big taste test. Mmm. 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 Got a kick of that mustard. But let me tell you, this is so good. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This brings back sweet memories, let me tell you. I'm going to have to do this more often. I don't know why I stopped. I have no idea why I stopped. Oh, hold on, my nose. Woo. Let me tell you, that was a sinus opener. Let me tell you what, that was delicioso, so. Yes, it was. That was so good. You know what? I'm going to smash these other egg rolls once I get off camera. If you like what you see, thumbs up. If you want more, hit your dinner bell. Suggestions and comments are always welcome. Subscribing is free and sharing is nice. I'd like everybody out there to stay positive and safe and stay tuned to Let's Try This, because you never know what we're going to try next. You know what? These egg rolls, they're a hit.